Everything changed the day my twin brother came home, after being missing for 6 months. Before you think this is a dark crime story, it's not. It's strange, emotional, complicated, but not horror or anything like that. So, here's what happened. My twin brother Liam and I were inseparable growing up. Same friends, same classes, same hobbies. He was basically the louder version of me. Then, one random Wednesday after school, he told my parents he was going to hang out with some friends. He never came home, no kidnapping, no ransom note, just gone. The police searched, our town searched. There were posters everywhere. Nothing. Weeks turned into months, and eventually, people moved on. Everyone except me. And my mom, who still left his bedroom door cracked open every night. Then, 6 months later, he walks through our front door. Just walks in, backpack on one shoulder, like he'd returned from a normal day at school. My mom screams. My dad freezes, and I'm standing there thinking I'm hallucinating. But it's him. Same face, same eyes, same voice. Except, something's off. He hugs us, but not the way Liam used to. He talks the same, but slower. He looks at things like it's the first time he's ever seen them. And when we ask where he's been, really gently, not in an interrogation way, he just says, I don't remember. I'm home now, though. The police do hours of questioning. Doctors run tests. Everyone's trying to figure out where he's been. The tests say he's fine, healthy, normal. But I know my brother, and this wasn't him, not completely. The first weird thing was the way he avoided certain people, like his best friend Jay. They'd been inseparable before he disappeared, but now Liam barely looked at him. Didn't hug him, didn't laugh at his jokes. He acted like Jay was a stranger. Then came the second weird thing. Liam no longer needed his glasses. He'd worn thick prescription lenses his entire life. Suddenly, the doctors tell us his vision is perfect. My parents think it's some kind of miracle. I'm not so sure. One night, about 3 weeks after he returned, I heard him talking in his room. Not like a phone call, more like practicing, repeating phrases, over and over. Hey man, what's up? Did you see the game last night? That's crazy, bro. But he said it like someone trying to learn how to sound casual. Like lines from a script. When I asked him who he was talking to, he didn't answer. He just smiled. A slow, wrong kind of smile. Then things started disappearing from around the house. Small things at first. Keys, batteries, the TV remote, then bigger things. My dad's tablet, my mom's favorite bracelet. Liam always said he didn't touch any of it. And weirdest of all, he kept waking up at exactly 3:14 a.m. every single night. He'd sit at the edge of his bed completely still for like 15 minutes, then lie back down. The night everything changed was last Friday. We had dinner, watched a movie, and everyone went to bed. At around 3 a.m., I heard footsteps. Not in the hallway, in my room. I opened my eyes and saw Liam standing over me, not moving, not speaking, just staring. I whispered, Liam, what are you doing? He tilted his head slightly and said, I'm trying to remember. Remember what? I asked. He stepped closer, close enough that I could hear his breathing, and whispered, who I really am. I sat up. My heart was pounding. Before I could say anything else, he held up his hand. There was something in it, something I recognized instantly. My bracelet, the one that went missing 2 days earlier. Why do you have that? I asked. He didn't answer. Instead, he placed it on my desk, then walked slowly toward the door. But right as he stepped into the hallway, he turned around and said, I think the real Liam is trying to come back. I felt my whole body freeze. What do you mean, the real Liam? I whispered. He opened his mouth like he was about to answer. But then he looked over my shoulder. His entire expression changed. Fear. Real fear. He took a step back and whispered, he's here. Follow for part 2.